Anyway, that was actually pretty interesting. I don't think I've ever gone that deep into a conversation with Dorian about Teventer, so yeah, most of that dialogue was actually new to me. And it was interesting to learn about. I think I did hear that they did have a male divine. Mostly just be different. God, where's that Templar dude? Is he even here? Guess not. Guess that means I have to... I can't go outside. Yeah, nothing else. I bet Souls is pissed.
Inquisitor?
I'm not entirely sure what these two statements have to do with one another, and I'm also not sure what my business is. I think I've asked them this stuff.
We'll talk later.
Of course.
Of course. I'm pissed at you for sending Cole away. Okay, that's not the door I want. This is the door I want. We're finally getting to the Arcanist.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived?
You should see for yourself.
What does that even mean?
Hello there. Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
You're the magical advisor?
Oh, you're her. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. And the breach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
I welcome you to the Inquisition, and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Harrod's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
It's what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Almost safely.
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Corypheus say. That's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Corypheus made it to open, but it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
What is it you do, exactly?
I was born to the forge. That's literal in this mythcast. So the hammer and tong, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kind of win.
What's the story with enchanting?
Lyrium is the heart. In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. Drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks.
There's an art to the forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
Another time, Dagna.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right.
Have an item enchanted, have Herrick create a masterwork. Craftable weapons, craft armor. Okay. Tint armor. So here you can actually make armor colorful. So instead of, let's pretend, having armor that's a breastplate that's red and leg guards that are blue or something. You can make it all red or you can make it all blue. That's what the tint armor is for. Buy, sell. I'll be honest, I didn't really quite figure out oh, that's a shame. Both of these are rogue only. Tis. I'll be taking Dorian with me. Oh, look at that great big thing. Huh. I might have to make him armor. Go ahead and wear that. Whoops. Duh. There we go. There we go. Masterwork shield. Nice. Cleansing rune, corrupting rune. This is what they want me to do. They want to make a masterwork shield. Legion army, 3 defender. Okay, I can make Dorian some armor. Drakestone looks pretty cool. Let's do it. Was that a masterwork? Apparently it was. Who... So I have Blackwall and Cassandra. I haven't really used Cassandra in a while. Let's give her that. Oh. I thought that was rogue only. Guess not. Let's do it. Looks like I could sell some things. I don't think I need this heavy adventure armor. Yeah, I'd say no. Actually, I mean, I have apprentice coat arms and apprentice coat legs, but I don't actually have armor for an apprentice. Okay. That probably means one thing. It means Vivian. Yeah. You gotta take that off. And the helmet. Because Dorian is getting the... Yeah. There we go. Alright. Let's check out Skyhold customization. Truthfully, there's not a whole lot to this. Teventer. I could hang the flag of Teventer if I really wanted to. Free marches, that's where I'm from. Let's see. That, I don't even have quarters yet. I'm pretty sure you have to buy these upgrades. We're doing free marches. I've never actually unlocked any of these throughout the game. Let's do Inquisition. Alright.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
I'm trying to engage in conversation, but it's not letting me. Oh well.
I'll be it.
And now, what you've all been waiting for. Not there, apparently. Here we go. It's time to set some missions. I didn't actually have an item enchanted. Whatever. Let's check out conscript for the Inquisition. We have our first group of recruits. I will continue to search for more now that Trick apart, training them. Round pommel. We have begun passing information to Wolf so that he might share it with his Venatori allies. It is working thus far, and if we are cautious, we can use this to nudge Venatori forces in the direction of our choosing. This could help our forces greatly. Good. Good job, guys. Ambassador Montelier, please assure the Inquisitor of my deepest regards. Work on the memorial proceeded without incident, and it was unveiled to a crowd of almost 1,000. May it stand forever as a testament of the tenacity of the faith in times of great trial. Marquis de Rillion. Good job, guys. Dorian's request. Now that you're in charge, there's something I thought I'd bring up. There are Venatori mages out there lurking in the wilderness. This comes as no surprise to you, since you
How are
can't
the
swing a
rescue
dead...
efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
This comes as no surprise to you, since you can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Corypheus's minions, but these particular Venatori have additional significance to myself. For one, I know them personally. I would call them friends, except that would imply I didn't want them dead, which I do. Since I have an idea of where they might be, thanks to an investigation I began before coming south, I thought we could put our heads together and track them down. At which point, they would sneer something at you and to Venter, and you'd be forced to kill them, which makes everyone happy. You for eliminating a potential threat, me for eliminating men and women too stupid and short-sighted to be permitted continued breath. They would be less happy, but who cares about them? Up to you, my Lady Inquisitor. Let us look into this carefully and quietly. We do not wish to alert the Venatori to our awareness of their existence. We have former Templars, skilled at hunting mages. I can send them to follow Dorian's lead. If there are Venatori out there, they'll show us their faces. Someone's seen them and coin loosens their lip. How about not? Let's do Liliana's.
Let's see what we have.
Protect the Inquisition's reputation, dear Lady Montelier. There are scandalous rumors flying about Starkhaven, tales that paint the Inquisition as wicked usurpers and thieves. I suspect Lady Trevelyan's relatives, the ones we quieted before with the help of Sister Lyanna, are taking their petty vengeance. There is a ringleader, Ban Dorner, has taken care not to let any whisper be traced back to his household, but the man has a tongue as forked as a Norwegian bard's. If he could be made an example of, I believe the naysayers will fall silent. The reason why I fell quiet there for a moment is because Liliana is from Orlais, and she was a bard in the first game, so that's kind of a backhanded insult to Liliana. And now Colin's. But we'll read them all. Von Dorner has feuded with Starkhaven's royal family before. If we start rumors that he intends to begin again, he will be too busy managing that affair to poison ours. These bones will never stop. I say we let them talk themselves to death. Josephine. Van Dorner sells his harvest to Antiva. If his taxes were mysteriously inflated, he'd have something to worry about besides us. That's funny. Let's do Josephine's. I think that'd be funny. Truth to dare, seen be seen. Madam Ambassador, words cannot express my gratitude for your gracious hospitality at Skyhold. After the events at Haven, one can hardly go anywhere in the Empire without hearing the word Inquisition. I shall be glad to have some facts to add to the wild rumors. I am as grieved as you to hear the vicious slander being spread. Justinia V was the best of us. It pains me to think that others would pollute her legacy in such a manner. I travel to Valforet soon. I shall ensure my cousins know the truth of this matter. Okay, that sounds like a Josephine one. We've all heard the rumors. Blood mages in the Winding Wood. The Inquisition controls the Templars, does it not? Surely it is your responsibility to act. Thomas Fincher, owner and proprietor of Fincher Textiles. An additional note appears at the bottom of the letter. Colon, I've received several complaints from various merchants. No one has been able to verify these claims one way or another. A major trade route between Denerim and the now thriving Amaranthine runs through this region. the Arl of Amarantine is it Amarantine? Probably Amarantine. The Arl of Amarantine would consider it a personal favor if our Templars investigated. Blood magic requires a quick, decisive response. Our Templars can handle it. Yeah, it's a Templar mission. Nowadays, a mage sneezes and someone cries blood magic. My agents will investigate first, and if necessary, bring in Templars. Not participating. You know, I can understand Liliana's reservations, but yeah, she's on another mission. Blood
All right.
Templars it is. Or Templars, whatever. Let's advance the story. I think that's where we wanted to go. Porkle, never to be seen again. Oh well. Alright. So my time is up for this week. When you see me again, we will be in the Western Approach, I believe. If I got it right. And, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see more what happens in Dragon Age Inquisition. You all have a good evening. Bye.